Hey, so my cycle just broke down in the middle of the park, so I'm stuck here. The park is great, so it's great timing, I think, but I have to wait now. I have to wait for my husband to pick me up. Um, so I figured, why not talk about my current read? So here's my current read, The Hobbit. I think I think the whole city knows now that I'm reading Hobbit because I have taken this book literally everywhere, and from different people I got to know about different perspectives about this book. And most of the people here have read this book when they were a kid actually. There was a woman I met. There was a very nice lady I met at the salon. She told me an interesting fact about this book, that this is basically a book Tolkien wrote for his kids as a bedtime story. So that was really nice to know. And then at the book club, I learned that many of them have already read this book when they were kid, and some of them they actually read this book every year at least once. So just think about that how strongly a book has stuck with them, that they actually rereads it every year. So that was nice to know. It's really wonderful to see how people remember some certain books that they read in their childhood, because it's like it's stuck into it's stuck into a different part of their memory than the other books that they have read as an adult. Now it's time for my actual update. So this book is deceptively light, and the chapters are like bite-sized, so it's very easy to read. Also, there's this narrator who is kind of winking at you at every few pages, like he's letting you in on a joke. And then you meet some creatures like the Hobbit, who loves his warm tea in the morning, his armchair, and he just adores his quiet little hole in the ground. It's totally cozy. So naturally you settle into it expecting something simple and very light. Then suddenly, without even realizing, you notice that Tolkien is quietly building an entire world underneath all of that whimsy. It's in the small things, like a throwaway comment about an old war, ruined kingdom mentioned in the passing, random name drop that you're supposed to know. So as the story grows, you can see that every mountain range has a history of its own. Every dwarf at the table, they have like centuries of stories to tell that are yet to be told. So you end up with this strange, wonderful contrast where the tone is very light, almost childish, but the foundation underneath is massive, very detailed, and it is almost mystic. And you know what, that is actually what makes this book work so well, because it doesn't feel like a homework at all, like the other fantasy books make me feel. I'm almost done with this book right now, which is exactly why I had to talk about it, because after I finish this, I feel like I'm going to be sucked into the Tolkien universe very quickly. Right now, I think I'm going to finish this book and wait for my husband to pick me up. Bye.